offense this week. It's the Steelers and the Patriots, and it comes your way next.
Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. I'm Brandon Garden. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots, you name it. You know me in cold weather, we don't get along all that well. But these games are always interesting because you never know how it's going to play out. One slip, someone's going for 80 yards, and you could lose a game.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway in Foxborough. Oh, some strong running. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And this returnable for Hines. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
2nd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And you see the numbers in last week's game for Warren. 10 carries, 63 yards.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely another gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances of the season. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Wilson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On the give, it's Warren. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackled by Christian Fulton. Second down and 8. Here's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Here's Wilson to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
On first and 10, it's Algier. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. To throw, it's May. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To the air, May. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And now it's third down. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs is fast. I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's May. Dumps this one off to Algier. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing here is May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. We're going to throw. May. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
At the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Here's 3rd and 3 as they've got it as we resume action. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now this complete to Polk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. A 10-play drive that time, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. Now Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. A handoff for Warren. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Warren. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Wilson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll get this to Bell. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. Got it to Bell on the out route. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jalen Polk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Wilson. It's brought in by Harris. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now it's Wilson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by a Najee Harris touchdown. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's looking deep for Bell. And this one is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Runs over him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Here's Warren. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On the run, it's Warren. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Warren. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll run on first down. Warren. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. In motion left is Wilson. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's the sneak with Wilson, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Russell Wilson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. To the air, May. He completes it to Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now it's Wilson. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. They go play action now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Back now in Foxborough. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And Wilson in motion left. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Wilson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And down inside the 15 he goes. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Warren will try the right side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw is Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way.
The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll throw with May. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. Here's May. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Looking to throw. May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. A short one there to Freiermuth. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Wilson on the keeper. And he will have a Steelers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On 1st down, it's Warren. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Shelling through the defense. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. The middle they go. Warren. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Wilson to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warren. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage. A little something extra in his repertoire.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So for the Steelers, they get a critical 10th win on the year with one game left to go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.